guys, it's Sav here. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how I make my Prahok dipping sauce, and it's usually eaten with steak. You can have it with some vegetables like lettuce, cucumbers. It's good with like bean sprouts and tripe. I love to eat tripe with my Prahok sauce. It is so good, and I'm actually going to have some today with it. What Prahok is it's a fermented fish paste, and it's used in a lot of Cambodian dishes. It has a little stinky smell that people love. I can't explain it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you're like, what the heck? Who want to eat that? Trust me, you're gonna want to eat it. You're gonna want to eat it. It's really delicious, and it's just a staple in all Cambodian homes, and that is going to be the base of my Prahok sauce today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Keep watching, and I'll show you guys what you'll need to do next. So I have here some sirloin, and I'm going to hit it with a little bit of steak seasoning. I'm using this one by McCormick. If you don't have any steak seasoning, you can use a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder, and you're good to go. So now I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit on the tops here, no need to be exact, and put this aside while I work on my dipping sauce. I have here about half a cup of Prahok on my cutting board, and this is a brand that I'm using today. It's boneless, and you can use whatever brand you like, whichever brand you can find. Just take a large knife and you want to chram your Prahok or pound it pretty vigorously on your cutting board. You want to make sure it's nice and smooth. You want to turn it into a paste. You want to do this for a good couple of minutes. After a couple of minutes, you should end up with something like this. Now I'm going to grab 2 cloves of garlic. I have here half a stick of lemongrass already. I'm going to chop it up. I'm going to take both of my garlic cloves and crush them and set them aside. In this recipe today, I'm going to use 2 red Thai chili peppers. You can use as many or as little as you'd like. You're going to need a total of 2 throps or Thai green baby eggplants. One of them I'm going to chop up and add it directly into the recipe, and the other one I'm going to chop up and add at the very end, just so that there's a little bit of texture. Next, you want to flatten out your Prahok again. Add on your garlic pieces right in the middle, and also your red Thai chili peppers. You want to kachram this all together or pound it all together until it's a nice paste, and you want to make sure your chili pepper and your garlic is all pretty finely chopped. Now you want to go ahead and add in your lemongrass and chop, 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 and just bring that Prahok up and over the lemongrass and making sure everything's finely grounded and into a paste. Now ultimately you could do this all separately, but I like my Prahok a little bit thicker, and doing it this way adds a lot of flavor, and it kind of enhances and brings all the flavor together if you do it all on a cutting board. So now I'm going to add my throp into the mix and just repeat with the same process as before. Here are the herbs that I plan on using today. I'm going to start off with 4 sawtooth coriander leaves. I'm going to chop that right into my Prahok. I'm also going to use a small handful of cilantro. Chop that in as well. And last, you cannot leave this out, I'm going to add in some mint. I'm going to use about 5 sprigs. You can use more or less depending on your preference. I know I'm going to get a lot of backlash for this, but you have to use MSG when you make Prahok. About a 1/4 teaspoon of that. And now I'm going to add in some sugar. This is softened palm sugar, about a teaspoon. I ran out of regular sugar, but if you have regular sugar, that's what I would use. 1 teaspoon of that. Place your Prahok into a medium-sized bowl. Now you want to go ahead and add in some hot boiling water. I started off with about a 1/4 cup. You can go up to half a cup if you'd like. It all depends on the consistency that you like. And now keep in mind that when you add your lime, that'll also add a little bit more liquid to your Prahok. Finally, just squeeze in your limes. I'm going to start off with only 1. This one turned out to be pretty juicy. You can use up to 2 if you want it, depending on your preference. If it's still a little bit too, let's say, salty, add in more hot water. You want a little bit of sugar, add some of that in. This is all a really good basic recipe, and it's very forgiving. Now this is optional. I'm going to add in a little bit of chili flakes. This is just for a little bit more color. This one's not too spicy, but I added in about a 1/4 teaspoon of that. After a little taste check, I'm going to add in about 2 tablespoons more of hot water, and now I'm good to go. Into a hot skillet, I'm going to drizzle in some extra virgin olive oil. I'm going to take my room temp steak, place it seasoned side down, and I'm going to season the other side with a bit more McCormick. And my skillet was really hot, so I cooked this for about 2.5 minutes on the first side. Now I'm going to flip it and give the other side about 1.5 minutes. And this is going to cook it to about a medium, so it's all depending on your own taste and how you like it cooked. And then just set it aside and slice it. Oh man, it's about to go down. And I do want to apologize ahead of time for the noises, the grunting, moaning, and the orgasmic sounds that I am about to make whilst I eat this, because it is that good. Grab some steak. I'll do a little slow motion for you guys. I'm going to dip it into my Prahok sauce here. Bit of lettuce for some crunch. Got some tripe. Dip it in my sauce. I can't even right now. It's spicy, salty, sour. Then you get a little bit of crunch from those the throat or the green eggplant that I've chopped up at the end. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Bye. It's about to go down. So good. Don't even know.